My husband let my mother-in-law eat all the food before I had eaten. Ever since I gave birth 4 months ago, so I have 4 kids total, my mother-in-law has been showing up whenever she wants, and when she's here, she always helps herself to whatever she wants. She has never offered to help me or the baby in any way, shape, or form. She's basically here to see her son, and that's it. Like about 3 weeks ago, I made a small pot of coffee, enough for 2 cups. I went to go nurse the baby while waiting, and at some point my mother-in-law shows up, lets herself inside. When I came out, she had drank the entire pot. I had no coffee grounds left. Or she's eaten my leftovers straight out of the fridge multiple times. And she's always like, "Thanks for the food, coffee," as if I offered it to her when I absolutely didn't, because all she's doing is making my life miserable. I told my husband to speak to her about it, and he told me he did, but I truly don't think so. I spoke up the last time she was here, 3 weeks ago, and told her she needed to stop helping herself because she's eating and drinking stuff that I wanted or made for myself. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then stopped coming around for a while. Well, today I made 4 homemade pizzas. I told the kids to come help themselves to dinner and that I had to go get the baby down for a nap real quick and would be right back. Well, it took me like 45 minutes because the baby is fussy. She just had shots. I come back out and all the pizza was gone, and my mother-in-law and husband are sitting there chowing away. I just said, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?" My husband asked what was going on, and I said, "You guys couldn't have even left me a fucking slice? Sure, let's feed the fucking neighborhood before I even get to eat. That's so awesome of you guys, thanks." And start to walk off. My oldest son, 13, comes in and he's like, "Mom, I left you out a plate." I put it right on the counter and walks over to grab it, and lo and behold, that's gone too. Mother-in-law said, "I thought it was left over from dinner." So my son's apologizing to me even though he did nothing wrong, but my mother-in-law and husband just stand there. They literally aren't saying anything. So I looked at both of them and said, "You both need to leave now." My husband then decides to speak, saying that it was an honest mistake and that no one meant any harm, and said I was making a mound out of a molehill, which honestly just pissed me off further. So I snapped again and said, "Yeah, except every time your fucking mother comes here, I end up going without because she eats or drinks my portion of everything. But sure, let's defend someone taking food out of my mouth, shall we?" His mother just storms out of the house, and my husband looks at me like I'm insane. So I say, "Quick, chase her," and walk out. My husband thinks I'm fucking mental, and that this all could have been resolved if I had acted like an adult. He won't come home. But at this point, I don't even want him to come home because it means his mother will stay away. What do you guys think? Let's discuss in the comments. Follow and like for more stories.